Here we are once again, coming to you from the South Circle in Winmore, Pennsylvania. This is actually a private meditating room where many of us come together and gather in order to begin to understand the truth about life, to explore the deep mysteries of many religions and many philosophies in order to attain what many call the awakening or enlightenment that all of us experience some days, but not all the time. Many of us experience these days of Satchitananda, or these experiences of Satchitananda every once in a while, as we sometimes get a feeling that we're all part of one thing, when we lose the concept of the self and we feel ourselves melding with everything around us, the whole universe, and we know that we are experiencing something greater than ourselves. These experiences are known as peak experiences or mystical experiences that we can have just by walking and looking at a beautiful sunset sometimes, or watching children playing, talking with each other late into the night, and forgetting all of the rules that we've been taught about behaving the right way, speaking from the heart, exchanging the most inner beliefs that we both have, so that we rise to a higher place of connection, place of freedom from all of the socialization that we have inherited. The superego that can become like a monstrous gorilla riding our backs and holding us down, either holding us down, telling us what we shouldn't do, or pushing us forward all the time, telling us what we should do, but never allowing us to be here and now, in the moment. And so we work to experience these experiences by sitting and staying in the silence, staying in the sacred place, the empty place between thoughts, where that which is the light of truth and love abides. And as we stay in this sacred space, this peak experience becomes longer and longer, and the ego begins to fade away until we come to a place of light, love, and the understanding of the true nature of ourselves. This takes much time for many people, but for some, not much time at all. The only thing that limits our reaching this point is our imaginations, how quickly we are willing to do so. So we come together and sit, knowing that there is a light, there is a power of love that lies beyond all of the fear and all the anger, all of the worries that we have been given from the time that we were born until now. Fear of the economy failing, fear of all of the greenhouse gases in the air, fear of death, fear of famine, pestilence, fear of being rejected. We have been given all of these fears to the point that they have become the anchors in our lives, sometimes that hold us down, the subconscious material that makes us feel tired and depressed all of the time. We don't see it anymore, but we can feel its effects. It is time for all of us to break free of these effects by realizing who and what we truly are. That we are the light that shines in the darkness. We are the energy that converts this darkness into light. We are the truth that we see and the love that we see. And when we realize this and when we live as this, we will find a freedom that surpasses all understanding. A peace like a flowing river. Everywhere that river touches, it brings forth hope, and it brings forth life. Even so, my friends, our gift as human beings is the same power as that river. We are creative beings. We can think of something in our mind and bring it together and then imagine it and make something from out of our minds appear in the external world. We can learn and we can come together and create communities the same way. Create a beloved community where we are accepted as who we are, where we can begin to build bridges, where we can break down the separations of race and class, gender, sexual orientation, all of the various little ethnic groups. We can break this down. But the first step is knowing who we really are. It's daring to go deep inside, deep past all of the fears and all of the anger and all the wounds and all of the armor that we have placed around our heart, to find that beautiful lotus that is at the center of our being, to find that golden flower and to help it open in order to bring forth a light in the world that can change all of the darkness. The great prophet Jesus put it this way. He said, "You are the light of the world. You are the salt of the earth. You are the city of God." He said, don't look for the kingdom of heaven coming out of the clouds, because it is within you. In other words, that power, that embodiment of love that many call God, lives in you, not out there. So we begin to walk in the wisdom of God and also the love. For love without wisdom is often foolishness and often becomes hypocrisy and treachery. Wisdom without love becomes cold and manipulative and murderous. But when we bring the two together, agape love and wisdom, we arrive at a third thing called justice. Justice, or the vessel that commutes, that creates a beautiful community where we can grow and be cultivated as full, beautiful human beings. This is our hope in the SOT Circle. We will hope that you join us as we continue to do these online as long as we can. For that word that cleanses and heals needs to continue to go out into the world, as it seems that there's more darkness and more fear. All that I have to say is fear not, and just keep looking up and looking within, for your redemption draws near, my friends. So let us meditate, brush away all the negativity, brush away all the fear, all of the pain and sadness, until we find the gold that lies at the center of ourselves. And that gold is the true self. So let us begin to meditate. Namaste.